Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His team lost last time out trying to turn things around this time. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach, Shane Steichen. His squad, the designated home team here in the German capital. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. And off we go from the German capital. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they say they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Bill Rupp, here is the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Colts. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they are in great It's a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what do you...
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's a designed run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Colts about to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with Freeman. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Now it's Freeman. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Atlanta.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon first down.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to the run.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He takes off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this forward for about 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Pick up the 6.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on first down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers because you cannot afford to go backwards.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with first and 10. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Good throw, taken in. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. 3rd and 2. Here we go. As we are ready to get back underway. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we play here in the month of November, worth noting he's putting together a campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in receiving touchdowns. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage coverage. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's third down and less than a yard.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
1st down and 9.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Here's 2nd and 9.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
And the Falcon 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll again get it to Ridley. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Colts offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
makes it 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. There's a short one to Hooper. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Eric Stokes, the corner, there on the stop.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Falcons.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. His kick is perfect. And the Falcons going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Floating downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Falcons 24, Colts 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. This one down the field, but he lined up incomplete. The Falcons getting their punter out there. This one fielded beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This'll wind up a touchdown. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Touchdown, Falcons! Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 31, Colts 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Cameron good on the stop.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 32.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for
His
the Colts.
50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Second and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try and get there. And he will score! Touchdown, Colts. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Colts are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now it is first and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Leads to second and goal.
A run now on second down, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That one taken in. Touchdown Atlanta. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Colts 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll do so with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts first
throwing
down.
now from the gun. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
Another Colts first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
They'll look to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up second and 3. at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 3. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Is good. Makes the score Falcons 38. Colts.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll run here with Freeman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On the toss, they'll run. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
With Freeman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons 1st down.
Now it's Freeman. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. The middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll try to get this one on the ground. this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And this one right down the middle. It's good.
Makes the score.
A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here comes 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36.
They'll look to throw. They'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
Now they'll spike it, and the clock stops with 24 seconds to play. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Buck down to 14 as they get up and spike it. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were 1 stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined